Hello everyone and welcome to the IOD YouTube channel. Today we are so excited to be showing you our Gilded transfer collection. This is brand new and it is the perfect way to add a look of gold leafing to your projects. We're going to be starting with our curated signage set, and our IOD OGs are going to recognize some of these designs like the Finicky Fox and Queen of the Nile, and we've even added a brand new design in front of you right now, the Repertoire. We're going to go ahead and grab the Queen of the Nile sheet today. And of course, Olivia's on camera demoing this for you. That's Sally's daughter. She's going to go ahead and pull that sheet off the backing, which you can just set to the side. And she is setting that on our prepped board. If you have never prepped a board for IOD transfers, you'll want them nice and clean, and usually we recommend sealing them. You can read all about this in our Transfer 101 and FAQs. You'll want to do the same sort of prep for these as our usual transfers. And then Olivia's going to go in with the transfer applicator and begin transferring the design. In areas like she's working on right now that have some finer detail, you'll just want to be patient. You don't want to press any harder than a normal transfer, as that could hinder rather than help the removal. And she's just going to start to pull that transfer sheet back a little bit so she can check her work as she goes. If there's any areas that aren't transferring right away, you just lay that back down and just rub a little bit more until it comes off. You can see she's pulling back and just checking. So you'll just want to move slowly, lift just a little bit as you go, and just see the design come off. There's going to be little flecks of gold that also appear outside of the design. That's totally expected, and we think that just adds to the beautiful, luscious, authentic vintage look. So just again, working slowly, put on your favorite podcast, some music, close your craft room door, and just really hang out, spend some time with yourself, let the day fall off. We really enjoy when we can make time to craft, because in our busy lives, we often don't find the time. So when we do, we really want to settle in and appreciate that. As Olivia's working on finishing up the transfer of this design, let's talk a little bit about sealer. So just like we mentioned before, you can use the same sealers with these as you would our normal transfers, and we recommend a water-based sealer. And the only difference is that with the sheen of the foil, you could get a different effect if you did a matte or a gloss. This is of course going to depend on what product you use, but if you want to maximize that shimmer, probably want to use a gloss. And if you want to tone that down just a little bit for the aesthetic of your project, a matte or a satin might help tone that down. You can see the beautiful sheen on that. It's a little bit hard to capture on camera, but just wait until you see it in person. You're gonna love it. And you'll want to make sure to burnish your transfer. Olivia's got the backing sheet folded up, and you can see she's just lightly moving that over in a sort of a circular fashion, and that's just going to help the adhesion, make sure all those little bits have sealed down to your board and really increase the longevity of your transfer. We like to do this anytime we're doing a transfer, so definitely make sure to burnish. And now you can see that she's going to go in with that top coat. Again, a water-based top coat is what we recommend. You can ask in the Creative Tribe or talk to your local stockist to figure out what's going to be best for you. We usually like to do 2 coats. Again, this is just going to depend on your project. When this is all done, you're going to want to set it aside to dry. And I know it's going to be hard to wait to enjoy your project, but once it's all dry, you'll be able to display this. And wouldn't this design be absolutely adorable on a nightstand? I think Josie and Sally talked about matching nightstands on deep blue with Queen of the Nile and Repertoire. It would be just gorgeous. So go ahead and share those creations with us over in the Creative Tribe. We are thrilled to see what you make with this. And don't forget to check out her sister, the Etiquette's Gilded Transfer. We know you're going to love it. Make sure you like and subscribe for more DIY tutorials with IOD.